y'all conversation. I'm just here for the purse.
To another episode of Cups of Conversation with Elephant in the Room. Hey. Alright, what's going on, y'all? Hey, it's Barbershop, man. I got B-Man on. We good to him. We got the real man. We got the real man. Margaret, cousin, big cousin. Hey, you just in here, man, talking about you been talking about. I had something in the barbershop. I don't understand what we got. I don't know what we got.
You want to know what we talking about here?
What we talking about here? I do have one thing that I can't ask my partner in the barbershop when I come to the barbershop. Hey, how the hell she thinks she's flying with she had lost, you know, with the pen line? Now, I might say something like that to my partner, you know what I mean? I'm like, you know what?
You know what we gonna say in the barbershop? She's gonna get down there, look.
So,
that's what we talking about.
That's what we talking about.
It's okay to talk about that. Now, she come in and say that, we're gonna give it to her. That's a whole different way than women do.
Same thing. Coming down, you got some men that's rocking hair done, I need. I'm a father, I drop my daughter off to get. So, you know what I mean? I don't know what the hell he is. We gonna judge when we walk in the barbershop. Guarantee we gonna be judged when we walk in. So make sure you be having on your flies shit. But I don't see what we talking about is something we should talk about in the house. Like, I talk about it, you on the back porch, you barbecuing. Look at, I think we can chop it up like that because we do. I mean, I don't feel like we disrespecting anything. We ain't chasing nothing. Because I don't see, man, somebody gets chased. I don't know about it anyway. I don't know about the chase. But what you feel like is safe haven for them though? Safe haven for me? Well, you know, barbershop is a black man country love. We come with each other together. Right, yeah. About all kinds of everything. Shit, we can't stay at home, we can stay here. Right. Everything in the room. Right. So, cause you got guys in here that come talk about their problems.
You got guys can't speak at home. But they come here and speak.
They can't speak at home when they don't. They can't speak at home. So we got guys that can't speak at home. That's crazy.
It is.
And you the man, you can't speak?
You ain't the man.
How you feel about that? How you feel about that?
You ain't the man.
But you got people walking around here like this. Yeah, come to the barbershop and just talk.
They can be a man in the barbershop. You can't be a man at home.
You know what I mean?
Every day, bitch.
For real? That's crazy.
Right. Well, it go both ways. Same way the business was. They have the same problem we got.
They can't see it out when they come to the beauty shop to talk their pop their shit.
So they can't pop it at home.
They can't. That's crazy.
Right.
But you know what though? I really understand that because we do have to walk on eggshells around certain women. We can't display who we want to be and how we want to be certain women. Certain women don't want to hear how we want to be. Certain women don't want to see us on the path that we're trying to grow to. Because they don't want to grow no further than what we're growing to. So it's a sad situation that we put ourselves in situations that ain't going to help us get nowhere we're trying to go. So, like I said, there are some people out here, and I don't live that life where you can't do who you want to be. I think you should be who you want to be. With the person that you want to be, who you want to be with, right? Well, we got people out here facing their whole life because the barbershop is a whole new life because they. Oh, you can be anything in the barbershop, right?
Oh, yeah, you can be who you want to be.
Barbershop works for most people.
What?
When you go to the country club, you can be who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You can be the elephant in the room.
At the barbershop.
And when you can't be the elephant in the room at the house.
Hey, but you know what's crazy? You be the elephant in the room is free too.
Yeah.
So they don't know who you is.
Right.
So you can be where you want to be.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And
$65 a month for your first year of extended.
you know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying though. can't keep living like that. So what we see not? So let me ask you something. So when we got young boys coming in here and everything like that, you see granddaddy or daddy act like this at home, but then he come to the barbershop, he all this. What do you teach them? Are them kids getting out of control? Are them kids that do all that bullshit? But daddy people ain't coming out.
That ain't teaching them nothing. That what that ain't teaching them nothing. That's why they can't do what they do.
So he can be the weakest. That's what I'm telling you. So that's what I'm saying. So you got the guys that's not there at home when they come in the bar shop. That's all that. And they put their kids here.
Right.
How you say that?
Right.
I know you got a lot.
I'm a father. I try to steal what I can to my boys. Right. You got some cats, some here, they ain't doing it. But the kids out here doing whatever.
Let me ask you this. I don't do a lot of talking. I got one first one.
What's that wolf? Right there, wolf.
Why should a woman ever have to bring a son to the bar? Where the boss? If he ain't dead or out here.
I don't think people have to bring us to the bar.
Period. This is the wrong place to bring your kids to a barbershop.
For a lady.
For a one? Oh, you're going to be judged every kind of way. You can try everything.
But what they say for the child wants to that's not bringing. And the mama got to bring.
In the barbershop.
To a straight man.
But then when that dude get home and see the barber number, somebody number and his lady phone,
So how you feel about it? You give me an answer for what's that? Because I mean, you know.
So Dan Mayonnaise last Saturday did a mock it. Everything was having a dump right out of it.
I feel like everybody's bringing his son to the barbershop. Barbershop for fathers and sons. It's not for women anymore. It's for fathers and sons. Right. It's the bond. It's the bond.
This is German time for the man.
It's our place.
It's a man word. It's a man word.
It ain't really just hiding things. It's just a man word.
This is our country club. This is our
Just like a mother taking her daughter to get her little hair braid.
ain't no man got no business taking his daughter to the hair salon. Right.
You asked me to get this up. Taking this out for
If you're a man, you keep taking your daughter to get her hair done. Just like a woman, keep bringing her son to the barbershop. Depending on what. Whether it be a barber or a customer in the shop, depending on what. Same thing with a man taking his daughter to the hair salon. Depending on what. Whether it be the hairstylist or somebody bringing their daughter to get her hair done.
Women love to see men take the time with their kids. Especially
real women.
Especially girls.
But not everyone.
And I don't expect men to just take up so much time with their daughter like to do stuff that the mother's supposed to do.
Right.
Anytime father's playing a mother role to their daughter, they're gonna be a hit. So anytime a mother playing a role to a son, they're gonna be hit.
So let me ask you this. What about if they playing the game? What about the game? Like, I'm doing this just for that. The barbershop is the place where we come hide stuff. Yeah, they say we come to the barbershop to hide stuff from men. They say this is slave case for men to come talk about that bullshit.
It is. This is Black Man Country Club. We talk about the same bullshit women talk about when they get to the club.
Right. But I don't think that we really talking about something that's hiding. Because we're always hiding. No, we ain't hiding because we're right in front of you too, right? What are we really talking about?
We talk about sports, politics, relationship, we talk about it all.
But the big fine to go into the store. I'm asking you because I want to know your thought on the barbershop is men coming to the barbershop. How do you met your husband is a barber? So not what I talk about these things, just your thought before your husband was a barber. And then at the same time, how do you feel about your husband being a barber and what he got going on? And it's like as a barber, you know what's going on in the barbershop. If you trust me Hill, man, you there this guy because when I come here, anything going on the east side. We're right now, we got an after hour thing. It's very VIP people you need to be here for. I got to give you a whole lot of shout out to that. My partner got his old lady and his wife in the building with him as we keep watching the game. That's a podcast. So on your level, without him, separately. Your thoughts. What we
I mean, it's different when he shows more market out here. So we got there, I already know what he I know what he expects. A barbershop full of I trust him enough to like, I ain't gotta worry about it. He's the wrong man, you know what not. So I have to count him like, why you put that on? So I don't have a problem. I'm cool with it. And that's free time. That's how I look at it.
That's strong one. The thing about this is behind every strong black man, you have strong black woman, right? So we got all this right here, but without that backbone, you can hold your neck up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even understand that. So you respect his profession, the way he get money, and you came to the gate like that. And that's a hard situation to do that. How long y'all been married? 5 years. So that's the situation. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a strong situation. We gotta lock in. Because every woman don't think like you. I mean, how many girlfriends you got or friends you got and probably think like, oh girl, that nigga, And you don't even talk to them about your friends right now because he's showing them dark in my life like that. You know what I mean? But coming up, let's talk about what you got with him coming up. What was the barbershop like? Like, just coming up high school, you know, everybody goes, oh, everybody. I mean, what would you say? What was your thought before you married the barber?
If I've been for my barber's gonna be in the interview. You wanna ask me what you
That's what it was, nigga. Oh, they didn't talk about the bullshit.
what the face? And they want to go in. Before I go in, hey, how much you charge?
Damn! She was in it! Thanks, that's cool. Can I ask how y'all met? How did that happen? I mean,
Thank God.
So, you know, you all up the city. So I don't know if they know or they playing. Or you know Jarrell Hood all over the city. But I'm talking about Ozark. You already know that, Yale County. So you already know Troy. He turned out, he turned up Troy. So you know, he got hit the bar. Right foot in the bar.
Why grab both?
Why
Really like why grab both?
But we learned going down, you gonna make it happen. And I appreciate the support, I appreciate everything. What you did last man, you know, so man, hey, Kruger time, Merry Kruger too, that work, right downtown. So, look, there's a lot of love, man, a lot of love. what can you tell me? What you done seen behavior? Is it different? Do you feel like we hide something when we come to barbershop? Do you feel like it's suspicious? Or do you feel like it's just a safe haven? Do you feel like it's something where we can come and just relax? Or do we do shit that we shouldn't be doing?
I haven't seen a lot of things that you shouldn't be doing, but what I do see, this is a place where men come to express themselves. You hear a lot of things. When we started out with 3 females and it ended up with 1. I ended up being the last one here, and I left earlier this year. But being the only woman here, you get to hear everything. It's open now, but it used to be separated, and that was for me.
Okay.
I have some older clients that come in, so a lot of the talk, they don't want to hear that. So I usually try to get them in early in the morning.
Right.
So by the time everybody starts getting off work, you know, and get a little rowdy in here,
Right.
towards the end of the day, they already gone.
So you go ahead and get them in and out?
Get them in and out. So the men come here, and I think sometimes they forget I'm here, or they just used to me being here, so they don't care. So you hear a lot.
So how do you deal with that?
It's not a problem for me.
And so, because like you said, you hear all kinds of things. So you hear good things, you hear bad things, positive things, you hear negative things. You hear.
I hear everything.
So
everything.
So how you learn how to judge? I ain't judging. How you learn how to judge?
Because you don't know what that person going through. It's always 3 sides to a story. It's their side, the person that they're with side, and the truth. But whose truth is it? That might be their truth. But you know.
Let me ask you a question this though. So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question this though. So you in here, you doing hair, you doing all this stuff there, but when you come in, they getting at you too.
And I get back.
You ain't scared of it?
No. For what?
So you getting at it. I mean, you doing your thing. So as they do, you do. I mean, I'm just asking because you know.
I blend in. I blend in well.
Because you have a lot of these coming here want to get at you too because you doing the hair. You the always chicken in here.
But just because they want to get at me, that don't mean I want to get at them.
Right. But they gotta understand that.
If you know how to conduct yourself, everybody that want to talk to you ain't for you.
Right. So you know how to separate it.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome for you to be a woman like that can do that. Because everybody can't do that. They want to be at everything.
But the thing about it is what men don't, well, I ain't gonna say men, but what people need to know generally is that you're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. So just because a person is coming in here conversing with me, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're trying to get at me, because that's not what it is.
Right.
You know, if you cool people, you attract that type of attention. When your vibe is good, when you grounded,
right.
You attract that type of energy.
But you know how to discern. You've been in the shop, so you know how to discern. You know how to say, this ain't, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that.
If I ain't feeling something, I'll peek my head around here. Or if I hear something that shouldn't be, it's not professional, I'll be like, I'll peek around that corner, I'll go over here and tell him. Because although he's not a boss, but he is in charge. So if I see something that needs to be addressed, I'll let him know. Or I'll say something.
Right. Well, you got to be a strong woman to be working in the barbershop full of men. You talking about you, the last one you on. That's tough.
I left, but I always come back.
You like it?
I like my people.
You love it?
Yeah.
You like what you do, though? Yeah. So what all you do? What's your...
I do a lot of silk press. I do locks. I stay away from the braids. From the braids.
Right.
2-strand twists, relaxers, color.
You do all that. That's pretty cool. I'm proud for you to be able to be in here and cute like this with these kind of guys. You know what I mean? Well, it ain't even that. It's just a male environment with toxic niggas. Excuse my language.
It'd be a lot of them that come through here.
I mean, who's talking about? You got
It'd be a lot of them that come through here.
Think about how many personalities y'all deal with.
A lot.
So that's what I'm saying. Think about the niggas you deal with. It's just you dealing with different personalities every day, all day. It ain't that you doing their hair. They're in the shop. They're different. Everybody. Energy. You have to be a hairstyle. You have to. Because I know you done been in somebody's head, so I ain't doing this. I can't do this. Or her head. Because you just.
Sometimes they have people that come in that's maybe Caucasian or Spanish,
Right.
and they want a scissor cut. So when I'm here, they'll call me up here to come and do it, and I'll come up there and do what needs to be done, and let them finish the rest. So we work good together as a team because not everybody is comfortable doing certain things.
Right.
If somebody want to design, I'm sending them him because that's who I let put designs in my hair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool though. So how long you been doing hair?
Hell, since I was a little kid, but professionally, I got licensed in 2013.
What you like? You love you.
Even though I'd be like, I ain't doing it, I don't feel like it.
Right.
But if somebody called me, I'm definitely gonna get them right.
But you still doing hair now? Okay. Well, that's cool. We got another strong black woman in the building, man, still doing their thing. Hey, man, we love this. So I appreciate you coming out, talking with me, and kicking it with me a little bit.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Anytime.
All right.
Thank you for tuning in with Cuts and Conversations on Elephant in the Room. It's been a great night. We appreciate you tuning in. Check us out next time. Superior Barber and Beauty Salon.